750, Big 550, KTRS. Jason Nathanson, ABC News correspondent, joins us. Good morning, Jason Nathanson. Jason, are you there?
There we go. Hello.
All right, there we go. Avengers, as you said last week, was a great movie. Turns out everyone agrees with you. Is this on pace to be the biggest movie ever?
I mean, it's possible. It's going to hit $1 billion this weekend. It'll be the fastest movie to ever hit $1 billion in just a week. It's going to get. That's worldwide. So it's pretty incredible. It's got to get to well over $2 billion to be the biggest movie ever. I don't know if it can get there. But I mean, it's possible. Anything can happen. So
what's considered the biggest movie of all time?
The biggest movie,
is it Star Wars? Is it one of the Star Wars or the Avatar?
It's either one of the Star Wars or I think it might still be Avatar.
Okay, all right.
When it comes to total box office in the U.S. and in worldwide, I believe it's like 2.4 or 2.7 billion dollars for Avatar.
All right. So Avengers Infinity War. Everyone who's seen it loves it. So.
Yeah, and they're going to go back and see it again this weekend. It's going to make another $100 million or more, maybe closer to 200 or 150 million. So we'll see. And by the way, yeah, it is. Avatar is still the worldwide best with $2.7 billion.
I still haven't seen Avatar, but that's a whole other issue. All right.
Well, there's the 4 new movies coming, so you have a chance.
Okay, good. All right. Now, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell made a movie years ago called Overboard, and for some reason they're making a remake.
That doesn't make sense to you? That Overboard would be the one that they would remake from 31 years ago? Yeah, I don't get it either, but this is an update. They've made some twists on it. So Goldie Hawn's character was the one who was on the yacht, and she was all privileged, and then she fell overboard, and Kurt Russell was the kind of poor guy, and she got amnesia, and so he said, you're poor, basically, and made her live with him. Now they're flipping the roles. Anna Faris stars in the Kurt Russell role, and Eugenio Derbez is a huge star in Mexico. He plays the rich guy on the yacht, and he falls over. It's not getting great reviews. It's not going to make a lot of money, which isn't surprising on both.
Don't mess with a classic.
Well, wait a minute. It sounds like the Seinfeld episode they pitched to make the TV show Seinfeld on Seinfeld.
Yeah, I know. It really doesn't make much sense, but everybody in Hollywood, they're looking for, familiarity is one way to make money if there's a premise that people know of. I just don't understand why Overboard is the one they decided to remake, but somebody thought it was a good idea at some point. And, Anna Faris is great. We love Anna Faris, but I don't know if this is the best idea.
What about this Charlize Theron new movie?
Okay, so do you remember Juno from a couple years
ago?
Yeah,
sure.
Fantastic little comedy. So that was written by Diablo Cody. And then she also wrote, the next movie was Young Adult. That starred Charlize Theron as a woman who went back to her high school reunion and had a lot of problems. This is now the third in that kind of trilogy. That's what they're calling this. So Charlize Theron now stars as a mom of 3 facing a midlife crisis. She gets a night nurse named Tully that's played by Mackenzie Davis. And it's getting great reviews. It's in the 90% range on Rotten Tomatoes. And Diablo Cody, this is also directed by Jason Reitman, who directed the other 2 as well. So it's not going to make a lot of money this weekend, but if you're looking for an adult kind of comedy with a little bit of drama in it as well, then that might be one for you.
Yeah, Juno was a great movie.
Yeah, it was.
That was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. And one of the things many people said about that movie, what was great about it, was the writing, the really fresh, crackling writing from Diablo Cody. And you have that in Tully this time around.
Yeah. Also, Say It Ain't So, Kanye West being banned from music stations?
Yeah, at least one station in Detroit has decided since his slavery comments the other day that they don't want any part of playing his music, so they have banned him. The Bounce in Detroit, 105.1, says no more, at least for now, and that their listeners are on board with that. They don't want to hear him. So, we'll see. Again, this is a lot of people are saying what Kanye has been doing over the past couple of weeks has been a publicity stunt, but this is really hurting his brand. And then if you have radio stations who don't want to play him, that doesn't help you in any way.
Yeah. All right. Jason Nathanson, ABC News correspondent. Have a good weekend. Thanks for checking in.
Right. Take care.
You got it. Also, Alexis doesn't want to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. because she says she doesn't like old movies.
She said she hasn't watched it.
She
now,
doesn't
maybe
want to watch it.
Maybe she will now.
She doesn't want to watch it. And the text line says it best when they said, let's see here. Alexis doesn't like old movies. What the heck is wrong with kids these days? Our culture is going down the tubes because she refuses to watch his Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
You learn how to cut through a yard or several yards.
Yeah.
I loved cutting through yards as a kid. That was the best.
Do you think kids still do that?
No,
I don't
you
know
get
if it's
shot
a good idea
now.
now.
You get shot
in these days.
Yeah, no, kids can't run through